For the last part of my trip to India, we visited Kerala and Mumbai, which were just breathtaking. We took an early morning flight from Delhi to Kochi and then grabbed a train from Kochi to Alleppey in Kerala. Even the train journey itself was so beautiful. The views going through Kerala, you can really understand why people say it's a paradise state. It was luscious and green and peaceful and beautiful. We stayed in a homestay for a night as we arrived, just because we got in quite late, and then in the morning we set off to explore houseboats to book one for later that morning. We decided to go for a 2-night stay, which was totally worth it. It was super peaceful. We ended up going with the Why Not houseboat, and I really recommend it if there's only 2 of you. Setting off through the backwaters of Kerala was just incredible. The scenery was like something out of a documentary or a David Attenborough film. It was unbelievably peaceful and out of this world. I immediately just felt so at home and chilled out. It was just incredible. All across India, the colours are hyper-saturated. It is a country filled with colour and life and vibrancy, but this was even more so in Kerala. The saturation and the greens and the blues and the yellows were so vivid. There aren't really any words for how beautiful a place it was. After a lovely peaceful evening on the boat and delicious food cooked for us, we woke up the next morning to all the boats and the fishermen coming out for their daily catch. Here's just a little look round the rooftop of the houseboat. As you can see, it was really comfortable. Areas of shade, areas of sun. I highly recommend Why Not, as I said. again, the scenery was just incredible. It was a really lovely and lazy 2 days, reading and listening to podcasts and watching the world pass you by, which was the perfect antidote to our kind of hectic former 2 weeks travelling around India at breakneck speed. This is our amazing captain picking fresh mangoes for us from the roof of the houseboat, which was so cool. I fell in love with India the moment that we landed, but it was here under these palm trees that I think I really gave my heart away. I was absolutely heartbroken to leave the houseboat and Kerala behind, but alas, after 2 nights, we went back to the port in Alleppey and grabbed a car to get us to the airport, where we caught our flight to Mumbai. We had 2 days, I think, in Mumbai, 1 night, 2 days, before having to catch our flight home. So it was pretty hectic. We did a bit of sightseeing, a little bit of shopping, and just explored as much as we could in the short time period that we had. So after exploring some of the more fancy areas of Mumbai, we attempted to go to some of the markets, but alas, on the day we were there, most of them were shut. So we went to this local market to get a sense of what it was like and to really experience the local culture. But yeah, sadly, most of the markets were shut when we were there. So check in advance if you're in Mumbai that they're going to be open. We treated ourselves to a really fancy last dinner at Peshawari in the ITC hotel, which has the most incredible black dal. We had a little cocktail, and then absolutely heartbreakingly it was time to leave and fly back to the UK. My time in India, as I've said, was really emotional for me because I'm half Indian and I hadn't been before, so the whole trip meant a lot, and I'm so glad that I just fell in love with it. It's colourful and vibrant and alive and friendly and approachable, and I can't recommend a trip to India enough. It's one of the most magical and important things I've ever done, and I'll definitely be coming back. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Coming up soon are some vlogs from Mexico, my first trip to Central America, and tell me in the comments what you'd like to see next. Thanks.